Why is the Ichimoku cloud indicator so popular when it looks like a mess? And why it is called the best indicator for new traders? How to find out. If you have never seen this indicator, don't get scared away, because it looks like a big mess. It looks scary and confusing. But if you are a new trader, learn to use this, because it will make you a disciplined trader. Other indicators are easy to understand, but are difficult to execute properly. This indicator is difficult to understand if you are new, but is very easy to use it to execute trades in live markets. In this video, we are going to learn about the Ichimoku cloud indicator and a famous trading strategy based around it. As always, I will also test the Ichimoku cloud indicator 100 times to find its real win rate and to make sure it works. But I will do that in a separate video. Subscribe to see it. I have already tested videos out if you want. After all, you don't want to risk your money on a strategy that doesn't even work. This is how the Ichimoku cloud indicator looks like. Yes, a very big mess. On TradingView, the Ichimoku cloud indicator will come with 5 lines. A blue line, called the conversion line. A red line, called the baseline. A green line, called the lagging span. And 2 other lines that form the cloud. We will understand these lines, one by one, to avoid confusion. Let's start with the conversion line and the baseline. These are the 2 lines that will give you entry signals. These lines are basically 2 moving averages. The blue line is a 9-period moving average, and the red line is a 26-period moving average. They calculate their values a little bit differently, so if you plot a normal moving average, and these 2 at the same time, they will show 2 different average values. This is how the cloud looks like. The lines on this cloud have different names, but you don't need to know them to make money. Just remember, this is called the cloud. There is another line called the lagging span. This line is optional, many people don't really use it. It doesn't give any entry signals. The lagging span value is just the price value that is pushed back. If the lagging line is away from the current price, the market is considered to be in a strong trend. If it is very close to the current price, the price is considered to be in a weak trend. The Ichimoku cloud trading strategy is really simple. If the price is above the cloud, we will only look to buy. And if the price is below the cloud, we will only look to sell. The cloud will help us identify the direction of the trend, something that new traders struggle with. Remember, do not take trades when price is in between the cloud. Only take trades when price is above or below the cloud. The blue line, called the conversion line, and the red line, called the baseline, will give us entry signals. Here's how. If the price is above the cloud, and the blue line is crossing above the red line, we will buy as soon as the crossover happens. Similarly, if the price is below the cloud, and we see the blue line crossing below the red line, we will sell as soon as the crossover happens. Here's an example. The price is above the cloud, so we are only looking to buy. The blue line crossed above the red line. Our entry would have been at the crossover. As you can see, the market went up after giving that crossover. Here's a short example. The price is below the cloud, so we are only looking to sell. The blue line crossed below the red line. Our entry would have been at the crossover of these lines. As you can see, the market went down after giving that crossover. Let's see how to use the lagging span. Like I said, the lagging span value is just the price value that is pushed back. If the lagging line is away from the current price, the market is considered to be in a strong trend. If it is very close to the current price, the price is considered to be in a weak trend. Here's an example. Market was in a range when lagging span was near the candles. And when lagging span was far away from the candles, the market was trending. The lagging span line is optional. Most people will ignore it. Now that we understand how to use this indicator, here are some important points to note. Ichimoku cloud will work best when market is trending. In other words, Ichimoku cloud will look like a mess, and will give a lot of false signals when market is in a range. That is a good thing, because you can easily identify the range market. If the Ichimoku cloud looks messy, don't take trades. If Ichimoku cloud is easier to read, it means that market is not in a range, and you can take trades. Another important thing to remember is to not take trades when price is between the Ichimoku cloud. Only take trades when price is above or below the cloud. If you really want to increase the win rate of this strategy, you can use the 200 moving average to find the long-term trend. Or use multiple time frames to find strong support and resistance. Not all Ichimoku cloud signals will be right, but you can increase your chances of making money by combining Ichimoku cloud strategy with a simple support and resistance strategy. You can even use the MACD and Bollinger Band strategy that I tested 100 times in my previous videos. We know they work, but your chart can look more confusing if you add them as well. Still, they can help you analyze the price action better. Furthermore, you can get detailed information on the overall direction of the trend if you use the Ichimoku cloud on a higher time frame. Let's say you are looking to take trades on a 5 minutes time frame. Switch to 15 minutes time frame and see if the price is below or above the Ichimoku cloud. If it is above the cloud on the 15 minutes, come back to your 5 minutes time frame and only look for buy signals and only take long trades if price is also above the Ichimoku cloud. Similarly, if the price is below the cloud on 15 minute, you should only take sell signals if price is also below the cloud on 5 minutes. Sounds very confusing, I know. But Ichimoku cloud is one of the most confusing indicators out there. It scares new traders away, but if you stick to it and spend time to understand it properly, it will make you a better trader. Unlike other simple indicators, Ichimoku cloud comes with many different lines because this indicator shows more data to the trader. The direction of the trend, the strength of the trend, and even gives the entry signals using the conversion and baselines. That's why this is the best indicator for new traders. You don't have to spend time to learn different indicators, just learn to use Ichimoku cloud, and you should be good. When you become an experienced trader, you can remove few lines from the Ichimoku indicator if you find it distracting. Because, when you become an experienced trader, you should be able to identify the direction of the trend and the strength of the trend without using any indicators. There is no strategy in this world that works 100% of the time. So manage your money properly.